welcome or welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you all a recent haul. I know that it's been about 3 or 4 weeks since I actually shared any of my purchases with you all. So the things that I am showing today are mostly a collective of things that I have accumulated over the past 3 or 4 weeks, not all at one time. I'll first start with the item that I purchased from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I did get the Trippin Smooth Powder. This is the packaging for it. And I purchased the shade Honey. This is how it looks. I'm sure you all are aware of how it works. You twist the bottom of it and the product comes in the middle here. I actually forgot about that and was trying to untwist it to open it. So I do have a little bit of excess product there. I think the normal price for this is $29 maybe. I purchased it for a little bit over $14. I'm sorry about the glare. And then these products, the next 2 products were not a part of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, but I did purchase it when I purchased the Uoma Beauty powder. So this is the Skin Assurance Maximum Coverage Silky Foundation from Jaclyn. This is in the shade Royal Bun Bun. Get it out. The packaging looks like this, and this is the actual shade that I got, which was the closest match to me. And I purchased this. It was on sale for $10. And then I also purchased the Stay Assurance Water Seal Zero Smudge Concealer. And this is in the shade Sun Kissed. It has a similar packaging to the foundation. I think this was $5 or $6. And this is the actual shade. And then I purchased some more items from Ulta today. I did get the LA Girl Sun Kissed Glow eyeshadow palette. This is the overall packaging of it. It comes with 20 eyeshadow shades. And you do get some shimmers and some mattes. This was $17.99. I also purchased 2 of the NYX This Is Milky glosses. The first one is Chocolate Mousse. And this one is Milk and Honey. H-U-N-N-Y. And I think these were a little bit over $8. And then I purchased a Kiss lash adhesive. And I also purchased a LA Girl lip mask treatment. It is in the shade Sweet Berry. This is the packaging. And then the container itself looks like this. Oh, it smells good. So it has a milky texture to it. And then I think that's all I purchased from Ulta. I did purchase the Jaclyn Hill the Master Brightening Collection. This is the packaging. It's a makeup bag or brush bag. And then you get 4 brushes and a sponge. So it comes with a brightening highlight brush, a under eye brush, a brightening brush, a powder brush, and the sponge. So these are the actual brushes, and this is the sponge. This was picked up at TJ Maxx for $9.99. I did pick up the CoverGirl True Blend Super Stunner. I think it's supposed to be a highlight. I'm going to use it more so for inner corner pop. And then I got a Absolute New York Insanely Black Micro Angled Eyeliner. And this was $5.99. And what else did I get? This Super Stay Full Coverage Powder Foundation is in the shade 362 Truffle. And it looks like this. I do have this shade in another item, the 362 Truffle. I think it's a Maybelline press powder. Yeah. So this is what I already had in the 362 Truffle. And this is what I've recently purchased. And this one is a powder foundation. This one is a pressed powder. So with my pressed powders, I use them to set the remainder of my face, like under my contour and my forehead area. And I use several shades for this. It just depends on the tone of my foundation and how it oxidizes with my skin. So for example, today I did not use the 362 Truffle. I used the 360 Mocha, and this is how they look together. The 362, I think, is a little bit darker than the 360. So this is 362 pressed powder. This is 360. They kind of look the same on camera, but this one is darker. And then about 2 weeks ago, I found some palettes that were on Colourpop's website. So I wanted the California Love palette for some time. I was just waiting on it for it to go on sale. So this is the outside packaging. And this is what the inside looks like. I have not used it yet, but I am anxious to use it. The next one is the Colourpop On The List palette. And this is how it looks. And these are the actual shades. And I have done a couple of looks with this palette, as you can see. Normally, I try not to use the palette until I've hauled it to you guys. But I knew it would be a while before I did another haul video. So I couldn't wait. Let's see. What else did I get? Oh. This is an organizer for like water bottles. It actually normally comes in a set of 3, and you connect them, and they can just be placed on your counter just for organizational purposes, and your water bottles placed in them. Excuse me, but I'm going to use this for a different purpose, as I have done with a lot of my acrylic organizers that I have in my beauty area. So with this one specifically, I want to use it to organize some of my larger compacts, like what did I do with it? It's actually who is it? Makeup Revolution. They're bronzers and some of their highlighters too. I have one of their highlighters, I think, and a couple of their bronzers. But this is one of their Splendor Ultra Matte bronzers. This is in the shade medium, but this is kind of big, and it's hard to store in my Adeptus rolling cart that I have, and then it's also hard to store in the cart that I have behind me. So I just wanted to get something, and this is how it looks, just to reference. But I wanted to get something different, just so that I would be able to store it without it being bunched up, or with it being crowded in one of my storage areas. So this is what I am going to use it for, basically. So any compacts that are too large to go into the little organizers that I have, which I'll show you all what I normally use. So this is This is one of the containers, but this actually currently houses my powders, some of my powders. So this is one of the storage containers that I have. And then I have this one. Oh, if I can get it out. Sorry, this one that houses some of my square compacts and then some of the round ones that would actually fit in here. I think this one came from Amazon. But of course, these can't fit in there. And then in my actual bronzer drawer, I have them stored, some of them, in this little container where it has a rectangle, small rectangle area in the front, one on the side, and then a square in the back. It can fit back here. Uh-oh, sorry. But it takes up a lot of space, and I don't want to overcrowd anything, and I can put some other things that are small enough to fit in here in this area. So when I saw this, it was only $3.99, and I knew exactly what I wanted to use it for. What else? I purchased a mobile desktop holder. It came in this box. It's pink. I can't show it. I have to add a picture on the screen because my phone is actually on that stand right now. So it was purchased from Amazon for $9.99, and I just wanted to get something that I could use that wasn't. So this is what I was using at first. It's just a little unicorn with some spaces where you can actually sit your phone up, and it is supported by the actual unicorn. This is just something I purchased from Dollar Tree, and it was good for what I needed it for at that particular time. So because I need something with a little bit more height, and I didn't want to always use my ring light, which is behind me, and I also have a ring light that goes on my actual vanity. It's a little bit shorter. I didn't want to always have to use that. This one I can actually pick up and take around with me if I need to show you anything that's in the beauty area. I cannot do that with either of my ring lights. So that was the purpose, or the purposes for this particular item. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I know, I do have something else. I purchased one of those, what is it called? So it is a stand. I have it sitting over there. I'll try to put a picture of it. But it's a stand that normally goes underneath your cabinets or in your bathroom. It's acrylic as well. You can put something on the top, and then because it's that stand that the items are sitting on, you can put things underneath as well. So I got that from Walmart for about $7. So I was happy to get that. And so I'm using it on my vanity as well. I do have some items that are coming to me from Profusion, and I think I bought some things from Shein, like brushes. They have a cream contour that I want to try. I don't think I bought any of their foundations, but I do know I bought contour, blush, and brushes. So I'm just waiting on those things to come. And actually the outfit that I have on today, that's where it came from. I've had this probably since the beginning of the year. I was supposed to take it on spring break vacation with me, and somehow it got misplaced with my clothes in my room, so I forgot I had it. But I did wear it today, and I think it's kind of cute. This is like it's a two-piece set, so I think it's kind of cute. I would like for it to fit a little bit differently, so I'm trying to lose some weight, but it's okay. It gave what it needed to give today. If you are curious about what's on my eyes today, I am wearing the Olori 3 palette from Juvia's Place, and it looks like this. So I went in with this color into my crease. And then I have this color on my eyelid. And then I went back in with, I think, this color to kind of do a half cut crease with. The blue is underneath my lower lash. And then this color I used in my inner corners. The only color I did not use was the orange, if I'm not mistaken. And I think this palette is on sale this weekend for the Labor Day. I think the code is Labor 22. It's either Labor 22 or Labor 25 with Juvia's Place, and it's about $6.75. I don't think any of the other Oloris are on there. I have all three, but I think it's just the Olori 3 that is currently on sale. But there are some more products that are on there. The palettes that are there, I think Wahala 2 is on sale for $18, and it's normally $36. So that's definitely a steal. I can't really remember all of the things that were on there, but there were about 4 or 5 palettes and then some of their lip products, if I'm remembering correctly. Trying to make sure I don't have anything else that I have purchased, because I think the things that are in my little bin right here, this is where I've been keeping my new items, but I'm going to use this for my shop, my stash in the future. But I think everything that is already in here, we already talked about. I still have not used my Halo Glow liquid filter from e.l.f. So it's still in here. I still have not used the, what is the, it is the IRL filter from Revolution. I have the shade F14. Haven't used that yet. So those will be some videos to come. I haven't used, I bought a, what is it called? Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1. It is a foundation plus concealer. I have the shade 13 Chestnut. It's a little bit light for me, so I think I'm going to try this out in the winter, because this looks like it may be my winter shade. I have some Milani already, but it's a different one. This is the Screen Queen. I have it in the shade 480 Spice Toffee. So yeah, I still have some products that I need to test out. I also purchased, I have one of the last video that I posted was for the Sephora Best Skin Ever that I have in the shade 44Y. I did purchase the shade 35N, so that should be to me within a week. And I just want to see what the differences will be, because I do like the consistency of the concealer and, of course, the foundation. I like the wear of it because I did wear it for about 6 hours. But it was a little bit, it was the tone or the shade that I like it, but it was a little bit brighter, if that makes sense. It seemed to be more hydrating than my foundation. I think that was the thing. So I just want to see how that 35N looks underneath. I am wearing the Uoma Trippin Powder today, and I don't have any settling or fine lines that I can clearly see under there. And I've had this makeup on, now it is about, it's 7:52. I've had this makeup on since about 11:30, 12 o'clock. So I have no complaints about it. What else did I use today? I didn't use, I think that's the only thing that I used that was new, because I used complexion products from Too Faced. I used my Soul Body bronzer. I used some blushes from Beauty Bay, and I'll try to just list the products that I used today if you're curious. In my powder, I can never think of it. My powder bronzer is from CoverGirl, the 400 Ebony that I talked about in some videos prior to this one. But I think that is all that I have. Yeah. If you have any questions about the contents that were discussed in today's video, please leave your comments or questions down below. Until next time, I hope that you all have a great weekend, safe holiday. Until next time, be blessed.